You know.
I know.
That's nonsense.
It's not. He talks to me.
He speaks?
No. He kicks.
He kicks because he wants out. He wants to be born.
No. He doesn't want to come into this world.
Come on, let me check that belly of yours.
The outside world sucks. He says it's rotten. He says, I don't want to get out of here, Mommy. Please keep me in. The outside world is doomed.
God, stop talking like this. You're about to give birth. That's life.
That's what he says. Mommy. He says we're doomed. What's the point to being born? To grow older and older each second and then die? There's no point. He's right. There's no point to being born.
Okay. The belly's about to burst open, but that brain of yours is the one that worries me.
Why don't you believe me? He's very smart. He talks. It's like each time he kicks me, he says something wise and meaningful and philosophical. My baby is a genius.
Okay, relax. Think of waves, the sea, the sunset.
I can't remember the world before the war. What was before? Is the sun still out there, or was it put out like a giant bonfire?
Before and after, you and me, in our baby.
Oh, that hurts! My darling, my brilliant. I told them everything, word by word, but they don't believe me.
I believe you, my love. I believe you.
We don't want to get bored.
He's hurting you. Tell him you're in pain.
You must push him out.
No, I can't. I don't want to hurt us.
Ask him what he wants to be born. Promise him something nice. I don't know, 20 virgins when he turns 18. A castle of gold, a mountain of diamonds, fame and glory, life with no worries, days full of joy.
I can't promise him anything like that. It would be a lie.
Then, I don't know, bribe him, blackmail him. There must be a way to convince him to get the fuck out of there.
It's we, not he.
We can promise to love you.
We don't believe in love. We say love is overrated. Love is just another word we say for sentimental blackmail.
He's a cynical young man.
There is such a thing. It's unconditional love, my son. When you do everything for someone else.
He thinks that's weakness. He thinks it's stupid.
Love is not stupid,
It can't
young
stop
man.
you from growing old and dying.
Love is generous. It's kind. It's...
I know. Promise him youth without old age and life without death. The witch in my village is right about it. Come on, promise him eternal youth.
Do you want to be forever young, my dear? No, I can't offer him that. How would I keep my promise?
Well, the old witch used to say, go west, far west, and you find it. The fountain of youth, the spring of happiness, life with death.
He stopped kicking.
He wants youth. That's what he wants.
That's what you want, my darling?
The witch was right.
He doesn't talk to me anymore.
He's ready to be born. Come on, mommy. Push now. Push. You swirling sea. Pushing the waves to the shore.
I'm waves. I'm water. I'm earth. I'm sky. I'm fire. Good girl. Push, dear. Push.
You're our baby's lifeline. You're Mother Earth. You're a goddess.
God, this is too hard.
Come on, son. Come, let us see you. Mommy's here. Daddy's here.
Hold your breath and push. Is he out? Is he perfect? Is he?
egg-born God. Whence comes this universal symbol? The egg was incorporated as a sacred sign in the cosmogony of every people on the earth, and it was revered both on the account of its form and its inner mystery. From the earliest mental conception of humans, it represented most successfully the original secret of being, the gradual development of the imperceptible germ, the inward working without any apparent outward interference of force, which from a latent nothing produced an active something, and which, having gradually evolved into a concrete living creature, broke its shell, appearing to the outward senses of all, self-generated and self-created being. The first act must have been a standing miracle from the beginning.
The act of birth is the first experience attended by anxiety and is therefore the source and model for the affect of anxiety. It was not for a long time that I learned to appreciate the significance of the fantasies and unconscious thoughts relating to life in the womb. They contain the explanation of the curious dread felt by so many people of being buried alive, as well as the profoundest unconscious reason for a belief in life after death, which represents only a projection into the future of this mysterious life before birth.
The secret doctrine explains the reason for this reverence of the egg by the symbolism of the prehistoric races. The source had no name in the beginning. Later, it was pictured in the fancy of the thinkers as an ever-invisible, mysterious bird that dropped an egg into chaos, an egg that becomes the universe.
There are dreams of landscapes and localities in which emphasis is always laid upon the assurance, I have been here before. But this déjà vu has a special significance in dreams. A large number of dreams, which are frequently full of anxiety, and often have for their content the traversing of narrow spaces, or staying long in the water, are based upon fantasies concerning the intrauterine life, the sojourn in the mother's womb, and the act of birth.
The last vibration of eternity thrills through infinitude. The mother swells, expanding out from within like the bud of the lotus. The vibration sweeps along, touching with its swift wing the whole universe and the germ that dwelleth in darkness, the darkness that breathes over the slumbering waters of life.
I here insert the dream of a young man who in his fantasy has even profited from the intrauterine opportunity of spying on the act of coitus between his parents. He is in a deep shaft in which there is a window, and through it he at first sees an empty landscape, and he then composes a picture in it, which is there all at once and fills up the empty space.
Darkness radiates light, and light drops one solitary ray into the mother deep. The ray shoots through the virgin egg. The ray causes the eternal egg to tremor and drop the non-eternal germ that transforms into the world egg.
The picture represents a field which is being deeply tilled by an instrument. In the wholesome air, the associated idea of hard work in the plowed and kneaded earth make a pleasant impression on him. He then goes on to see a book on education laying open, and is surprised to find in it so much attention devoted to the sexual feelings of children, which makes him think of me.
Father, mother spin a web whose upper end is fastened to spirit, the light out of darkness, and the lower one to its shadowy end, matter. And this web is the universe, spun out of the two substances made in one.
I'm sorry. I'm an egg. We're an egg. We? What the fuck?
The egg born God. It's the sacred sign in the cosmogony of every people on the earth.
Birth is the first experience attended by anxiety. Duh. I don't want to get out of here, Mommy. Please keep me in. The outside world is doomed.
Life outside the womb!
This mysterious life before birth. Curious dread of being buried alive.
Having gradually evolved into a concrete living creature, broke its shell, appearing to the outward senses of all as self-generated and self-created being.
I have been here before, but this deja vu has a special significance in dreams, which are frequently full of anxiety.
The mother sweats, expanding out from within, like the bud of the lotus.
Flower is what we become. Flower.
He then composes a picture in it, which is there all at once and fills up the empty space.
Darkness radiates light, and light drops one solitary ray into the mother deep. The ray shoots through the virgin egg. The ray causes the eternal egg to tremor.
And he is surprised that so much attention in it is devoted to the sexual feelings. Ooh la la!
Father, mother, spin a web, the light out of darkness. It's the universe, spun out of the two substances, made in one.
sheltering water. I'm earth orbiting sky. I'm fire after and before. Doesn't talk anymore, and more or more and more.